Yeah, he fulfilled that role to the highest potential. He's going out there making plays. Um, that helps our team as a unit defensively when you got a young guy like that stepping up and being that confident in this game, and also just going out there and executing at a high level. I think that's big and big for his confidence in the team moving forward. So.
When he makes kind of a perfect break on the slant and almost comes away with it, is the film session giving him a hard time for not bringing it in, or just
Yeah, of course. We definitely give him a hard time. Those are plays we got to come up with, we got to capitalize on, obviously. But he's his hardest critic. You could ask anyone in the building if you talk to him. He's probably going to tell you himself, like, I should have made that play more than anybody. So, he's going to learn from it. But I told him, like, those opportunities going to come again. You just got to make up for it. That's all.
Pat, Sean Payton was talking about how he hates losing more than anything in the world. And then Bo Nix kind of added that he maybe hates losing more than he loves winning. I mean, what have you observed in that intense desire to win the last 3 years with Sean Payton?
Yeah, I sense it. It's sort of the new motto for the building, for real. Winning is at an all-time high in this league, and to be able to win games, especially winning 9 straight, now I think that's pretty big and huge for our confidence moving forward. And obviously we got big goals and aspirations ahead, and every game is not going to be easy. I think Washington, they gave us their best shot, I believe so. But to be able to come out there with a victory, it just builds more and more confidence, and make us be very optimistic for the future of the season.
Pat, what's your relationship, if any, with Elijah Moore? Obviously, you're a South Florida guy, y'all are the same age, and they played high school together. So, and what's he bring to the room?
Yeah, me and Elijah go way back, actually. We actually was playing against each other Little League, so since I was like 6, 7 years old, around that time. I think it's pretty cool to see it all come full circle. I told him, man, we finally get to be on the same team together, after all these battles we had. And also he was at Ole Miss, I was at Bama, so, we had some battles over the years. But, I'm glad to have him on the team. Us as a team, glad to have him. I think he's, a great player, a great person, so, he fits the mold.
Have you been in these situations before in Bama, I'm sure in high school, when you're kind of gearing up for that final stretch with a good rep your championship goals? What is it like right now each day to come in the building? What's the excitement level for this final stretch for you guys?
The excitement is huge, obviously. I think it's something that we sort of worked ourselves for. We worked for this moment and opportunity. I feel like the stakes is right in front of us. And it feels good when we know we could control our own destiny at this point. We ain't got to, wait for teams to do this and that to get into a spot. I feel like we control our own destiny. And we sense that each and every week, knowing going up against certain teams, different teams. We know teams going to give us their best shot just because, the record says that for us. And, we know we up at the totem pole, and we just got to keep on executing and keep on putting our best foot forward each and every week.
Yeah, to that point, how much are you paying attention to that one seed and what New England's doing and what's going on?
I think obviously it's very important. Home field advantage is very important. I think it's key in the playoffs, but also, we got to take it 1 week at a time. We can't have our eyes set on it just yet, because we got a lot of season to finish, a couple more games, and we got some good opponents coming up. So I think the key is to understand that that's a great thing to think about, but also understand that, this season, we got to finish out the season the right way.
Pat, how refreshing was it to be back on the field this past week after missing a couple of games?
It felt good, man. Finally get to go back out there, knock some rust off a little bit. This was the longest time I've been out, my whole career. So, I just had to, get back to the basics and settle in. But it felt good going out there, getting the win and being out there with the guys. It ain't a better feeling in the world just to go out there and play football like a little kid again. So.
Last one with the, you talk highly about obviously Jahdae and Chris and Riley. When they get here and you start watching them, like what are you sort of looking for, and are there common things? You're obviously all built a little different, play a little different, but are there common traits that you all have in that group?
I just think we all, I think they're traits that they carry very confidence. They carry a lot of confidence with them. Just each and every week. just going in there and battling, KD stepping into that role, making plays, Jahdae stepping in that role for the whole season. I think it's very crucial on their part, very crucial for their progress to grow and learn from. And, they've been doing a great job week in and week out. And guys like that, they prepare the right way. They're the pros pro, That's why I like to call them. So I think they deserve it. All the success they got, they put the work in. So I think the sky's the limit for both of them.